What's up, YouTube? Timmers here. Well, here is my review for Captain America: Brave New World. Now, this is directed by Julius Ona, who, of course, obviously, directed Cloverfield Paradox, which was terrible. He also directed this nice little movie with Naomi Watts and Octavia Spencer called Loose, which that is probably his best film, to be honest. Yeah. Now, I love the MCU. Like, even some of like my least favorite MCU movies, I don't mind as much. Like you know, uh, Thor: Dark World. I mean, I had some enjoyable with that, but I admit is probably one of their like one of my least favorite films of theirs. The Eternals, and or Thor: Love and Thunder could have been better, but a little bit of a letdown there. ML Lost Quantum I admit, was a letdown. But I never really had like a MCU film that I truly dislike, and I admit, well, Captain America: Brave New World just might now be on that list. It's it is a disappointment. I will admit that right now. I mean, some of the dialogue was a little cringy here. I mean, there are some redeeming qualities about this. I'm not saying it's like as let's say bad as let's say Craven or Madam Web. I admit this movie is far better than those, big time. Uh, that's the thing about on the MCU. Like they don't really make movies that are as like Madam Web level bad or anything. Now, if you guys don't know much about Captain America: Brave New World, Sam, who's of course the new Captain America, finds himself in the middle of an international incident after meeting with President Ross, played by Harrison Ford, and he must soon discover the reason behind the global plot before the true mastermind has like the entire world seeing right here. And of course, we do see like Red Hulk in this, which if you guys excited to see Red Hulk, you're gonna be waiting for a while because he barely shows up until like towards spoiler a little bit. He doesn't really show up until towards the end. I'm like, okay, cool, but I mean the effects was actually okay. Like I didn't really the scene where like we do see Red Hawk actually was pretty cool. The effects was pretty decent, but it just like the plot storyline was really like some of these characters do some really dumb stuff. Like really Uh, it's just not as not as enjoyable as most MCU movies are. Even like it's like the least popular one. Even they had some enjoyment. The Thor: Dark World had some enjoyment, and Eternals, but this wasn't as enjoyable as those films were. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna. Maybe it might actually end up being my top 10 worst of the year, but I mean, obviously, if something comes out that's worse than it, then that will bump it off. But as of right now, will definitely be in my list of like my one of my most disappointing films of the year because I was actually really interested in this, but it was I admit I sort of do agree with some of the critics, and it was a little bit of a letdown, and it's a shame too because you got a star like Harrison Ford and just really wastes like his talents in this. If you guys want to see Harrison Ford like giving his all, go watch Shrinking. That is probably the best thing Harrison Ford has been in literally in years. So yeah, I mean, although after this, I'm still more excited to see. I'm still more interested in both Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four. Fingers crossed they are better, but we'll see. Anyway, let me let you guys. Did you have a chance to check out Captain America: Brave New World? And so, what so? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Tim.